Hey everybody. Excuse me. It is the end of my first month, quote unquote, of classes. I say that in quotes because technically this month was only 3 weeks, but tomorrow is my final for behavioral science. So as soon as I finish doing this video, I'm going to be studying all night and all day tomorrow. I had my midterm today for creative writing. That class is a 2 month course. So right now we're in the middle of that class and we're going to be starting a new class as soon as behavioral science is over, and that is photography. That class I'm so looking forward to. It's gonna have it's gonna be black and white photography only, and we get to use a darkroom for our labs, and we get to actually like make the photographs, which I know absolutely nothing about, but I'm really interested in learning about it. So I'm really super duper looking forward to that class. What else? We did our presentation that I talked about last video, the one where I played the Paris Hilton type character. I think we did a really good job. We could have probably rehearsed a little bit more than we did, but I think we did do a way better job than I thought we were going to. And I was nervous like the whole entire night up until when we had to perform. And then when we actually got to performing, it was so much fun. Like, I think I was more nervous about the fact that getting up in front of 100 guys and acting like Paris Hilton was a little bit nerve wracking. But, um, my computer. I hate when it does that. Um, I but I didn't feel as nervous. Like, as soon as we started performing, it really was like, I don't care that there's 100 guys in the audience. I just acted like, unfortunately, a little bit of myself was in the character. The whole wearing pink thing and being really girly. I share that common interest with Paris Hilton. So, anyways, it was fun. We got a pretty decent grade on it. I am not really ready for our behavioral science class to be over, in the sense that now all of our classes are going to be broken down into even smaller groups. So it's just going to be like, I think my photography class is just going to be like the W's, all in one group, which luckily I have a really good friend, Sean, who's in the W group with me, so I'll be able to have at least one good friend there with me. And the other W's, I guess, are pretty cool too. So I'll get used to being in the smaller group. But, the behavioral science class was all of us that are going through film together, so it was kind of fun because there was 100 people to talk to. But, we'll all be together again somewhere down the line, I think. Anyway, what else? Today was a little bit different of a day for me. Like I said, I had my midterm, and after that, aside from doing stupid random things to fill up the rest of my afternoon, tonight was a program they did for people who wanted to get extra GPS points. Which, to briefly explain, we get a GPA score just like regular college, and then we get a GPS score, which is your global professionalism standards, meaning that like if you're late to class, you get your GPS points taken away, cell phone going off in class, things like that. But you can also earn GPS points by doing different things, stuff in the community, volunteering, working on other students' projects, things like that. And sometimes they have events where you'll get GPS points just for going. And we had one tonight, and it was called Invisible Children. And what it was, we actually watched a documentary. The documentary was on the civil war in Sudan, more so about the refugees that had to flee to Uganda. And honestly, I went to this thing thinking that the only purpose for me going at all was to get the extra GPS point, but I left there feeling way differently about my experience. Um, Obviously, any documentary is made to impact people and make them think. And this documentary in particular did really make me think a lot about things. Not just, oh gosh, I need to donate all my money to this program or this movement or whatever, but it made me think about volunteering and stuff. And I've got contact info for all the people that are doing the program at our school so that I can try to be involved in that some way. But the other reason that it mainly impacted me was because I realized tonight that at some point during my career in film, I want to do a documentary and I want it to be about something in Africa. I'm not sure I'm going to use the same story. I mean, that's already been done. There's no point in making another documentary. But one of my ex-boyfriends, who was from Africa, told me a lot of other stories about like the women, the way they're mistreated. I mean, even in the quote unquote rich parts of Africa, there's a lot of stuff going on too that needs to be seen by the rest of the world. So, I don't know what I'll end up doing my documentary on. And obviously, this is hopefully, not too far in the future, but definitely in the future a ways. So, I have some time to think about it. But anyway, it just really impacted me. And I definitely encourage anybody who actually watches my video to Google search on their videos, Invisible Children. The entire documentary, it's only 55 minutes, it's less than an hour. The entire documentary is on Google Videos, so you can watch it there, and I definitely encourage anybody to do that, because it might make you think too. Who knows? Anyway, I'll stop blabbing on about that. I didn't intend my whole video to be about that, but, it was a part of my day today, so I had to share. What else? Jeez. I don't know. I made some more friends since the last time I talked to you. Some of you guys probably don't want to hear all about all the friends I've made, but just know that I've made some. Now this is going to be a little awkward to talk about because I'm going to tell the person I'm going to talk about to watch this video. But I actually found my boyfriend from kindergarten through second grade. I don't know if you can technically call that boyfriend, but I found him on MySpace, and I was so excited. Like, I haven't seen him since second grade, and he just randomly, his name popped in my head, and I decided to search for him on MySpace, and sure enough, he had just set up a MySpace page. So we started talking, and we talked on the phone, and that was a big part of my week because it was kind of exciting. So I thought I'd share that with everyone too. Brian Dembowski was his name. So anyways, I thought that was funny, and I'm really excited that we are back in contact and that when I come to Omaha, I'll have another person to visit that I haven't seen in, 16, 17 years or so. Yeah. So anyway, I better wrap this up because I think I'm getting close to my 10-minute limit on YouTube here. I need to figure out how to make this extendable. But I'm actually working on a short film pretty soon here, and once I figure out all my editing software, I'm going to finish it because I got a video camera, so I'm filming a bunch of stuff, doing a little tour for everybody of my school and my house and stuff like that. So, I love everybody. Thanks for watching my boring talking, and I will hopefully be making another one soon. And have a good week, and good night. Bye.